All right, people, we are about to hit the road. Got everything loaded up. Phoenix is back there, ready to get it in. I ain't had no problems loading the bike up. Weather was good. It was dry. It was a pretty easy process getting it into this Sprinter van. So Poetic's my co-pilot right now, and whenever I get tired, we're going to switch off and she'll take over. And next stop, Daytona, Florida, Bike Week. Peace. So we took a stop on the journey down to Daytona. We stopped off at Savannah Harley-Davidson. There's quite a few people out here. I doubt that I run into Wood Jr. or Robert Simmons, but I'm gonna flip you around and let you see what's going on. A bunch of people probably just stopped by on their way through to Daytona for Bike Week. Got the lemonade truck over there. Actually, I think these bikes right here are all the bikes for sale. We got the customers' bikes over there. Say hi to Smokin Riderz fam.
Welcome to Savannah Harley-Davidson.
Who do we have here?
We have Bones here to help you out with anything you need.
All right. Look like they got a nice selection of motorcycles out here. We got the Breakout. Got a couple Breakouts. That's a nice blue. How's it going? Would you like to introduce yourself to the Smokin Riderz family?
Timmy Miller, one of the salesmen here at Savannah Harley-Davidson.
Wood's always getting all of y'all on channel, so I figured I might as well join the club.
I actually kind of like that guy.
Oh yeah, Wood's cool.
I won't tell him that though.
No? Okay. I won't spill the beans.
I mean, keep it a secret.
All right.
All right, be good, y'all.
We got the RG3s. I'm not crazy about flat paint, but that looks pretty dope. All blacked out accents. Oh, this white is nice. I don't know if you guys can see the flake in there, but like, here you go. Let's go over to the parts counter. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm K9. We're with Smokin Riderz YouTube channel. We're on Facebook and Instagram as well. We're from Pittsburgh. If you guys want to introduce yourself, I was hoping to catch maybe Wood or somebody out here, but we keep missing you guys. You guys are always closed when we swing through. But we're here now. We made it.
We're going to take care of the most important part. So when they come through, they need to come see Sir William Franklin. That is me.
Y'all get that, guys? Sir William Franklin. There you go. While y'all coming in through for Bike Week down Daytona, come sing. How y'all doing?
Wonderful. How are you?
Good, good.
Over there.
This is Smokin Riderz YouTube channel. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. They call me Noble or Rare Jewel Sergeant Arms. How you doing?
Oh, Rare Jewels. I follow y'all on YouTube
Oh, there you
or Facebook, Instagram.
Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
all of that.
Which chapter you from? It doesn't matter. We all same.
right.
Sisters.
So we gonna head over to find me some jeans. There's a nice track there. Black and chrome. Hopefully they have my size and they look like they got a nice selection of clothes. So, jeans is right over here. All right, y'all. We just got down here to our house where we're staying at. It's time to unload everything, get the bike off the van. I'm beat. It was a long day. As promised, I'm gonna show you the house. It's early in the morning. Got the HD PJs on, but here's our view. It's an amazing view. We got a nice. This is a nice spot. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm gonna show you. This is the upper balcony I'm on. We got a pool. There's a hot tub. We got a fire pit down there. I'm a little upset I didn't bring my fishing rods. Who knows? I might go to the store and buy a little quick setup and go down there on that dock and fish, see what I catch. So, then we'll go into the house. We got an upper sitting area. I ain't gonna show no bedrooms or nothing. People are still asleep and whatnot. Grab my mug here. But that's our room. Got paintings. Another bedroom. I believe that's Fresh's bedroom. And that's Big Mac and Medic 1, I believe. Going down the steps, down into the kitchen, down into the living room. This is the kitchen. It's a pretty nice house. It has 5 bedrooms, 6 baths. Washer and dryer, powder room. Each bedroom has its own bathroom. It looks like a playroom for kids if you come up here with kids. Living room, fireplace we don't use. Again, the propane situation. Dining room, seating area. We out here on the bottom patio now. We got everybody's iron sitting out here. You got Norm. You got Fresh. Big Mac. Medic 1. And of course myself. So this is the bottom row out here. Take you a little closer to see the docks. And they encourage you to bring your boat if you have a boat and everything like that, and you can dock it right down here. So yeah, I think I am going to go try to find a cheap fishing rod, and I'm going to spend one day at least fishing. We got the pool. And there's the upper deck that I was just on. And that's it. So, as promised, the house down here in Daytona. Excuse my hand. I will, get you the exact location down in the description in case you guys are interested. This one's a little bit bigger, Saw.
Yep, that's bigger. Oh, that's pretty.
Hi everybody, I'm at Daytona Beach with Smokin Riderz. Look what I caught. Having a beautiful time.
We back. What's up, Smokin Riderz fam? We are over here at Arturo Fuente's Grand Cathedral Cigar Lounge. Now let me get you a shot of this mural over here. Check that out. Arturo Fuente. Psych, just kidding. So we're over here. We getting ready to walk in. This is how you get in. They have this back patio area here. This is a bad lounge, y'all. Let's see, they got the koi pond. See if you can see the koi in there. It look like they all up under the bridge. Got a lot of glare from the sun. There we go. Grand Cathedral. That right there is actually a bar. It opens up to a bar. And the lounge area. So we're going in. This is the entrance area. There's the humidor over there. This will go in a minute. They have all their lighters, cutters, and swag right here. Let's go in the humidor so you can see the humidor. They got a nice, pretty nice humidor. I have a good selection here, I'll tell you that. And it looks like we have some libations back here. What do we got going on? So they got their bottles of whiskey back here. You can pick up a bottle while you're in the humidor. It works. This part wasn't open the last time we were here. Plenty of room. They They got a little reserved area up there. So we're going upstairs. See if we can get on the side. I'll give you a view from up top. And they got a members only area. Hey, Smokin Riderz fam, got a treat for you. We had to backtrack. We actually were here a couple years ago at the Grand Cathedral Cigar Lounge. The puppy kind of destroyed the SD card. So we're back, and this time it's a little bit better because we have Angela Yu, who is the owner.
Yes, I'm one of the owners here. Hi, everyone.
So you could tell them a little bit about how you started with this. And
Yeah, so my name is Angela Yu, and I am one of the owners here at Grand Cathedral Cigars. I've been working in the premium cigar industry for 16 years now, and I'm new to Tampa. I moved out to Tampa in 2020 to open up the store. I call it my dream store because this store has everything I've ever wanted in a store in one store. So we are 4 years old now, and we are both a public lounge and a private lounge. Everything on the first floor is open to the public. Everything upstairs is membership only. We have a huge focus on Tampa and Cigar City and Tampa culture. So we're very proud of our Arturo Fuente selection that we have. One of the things about our store is we are heavily Arturo Fuente focused. So we have one of the largest collections in the world. And then as far as our bar goes, we've focused on premium spirits, specifically bourbon and whiskey. So we have a collection of about 200 to 300 different bottles of whiskey and spirits and liquors. And we also make our own barrel picks, and we collaborate with a lot of different companies such as Jack Daniels and Old Forester and whatnot. Okay. But we try and be a one-stop shop, so you can come here for entertainment, drinks, music, and cigars.
Sounds good. Now, we are currently in one of the rooms that's
Yes.
the members only lounge.
Yes.
What is the requirement to get a members only membership?
So everything on the second story is our members facility, and then you have access to this room, the room next door, as well as our locker room. Members also get discounts on their cigars and alcohol, and we also host a members night the last Thursday of every month. And we do a lot of members only events, such as next week we're taking about 30 members to the Dominican Republic to tour the Fuente factory, farm, and facility and operations. To be a member, we have 3 different levels of membership. One is $1,500, one is $2,500, and one is $5,000. And the $5,000 one is our corporate membership, so you could split that up with 4 different individuals. The $2,500 is an individual membership, so that would be for one person. And the $1,500 is a membership that gives you access upstairs, but then you wouldn't get a discount on any of your purchases. So it's kind of more like an access membership.
Now, I need you to do me a favor, and for my Smokin Riderz people.
The Smokin Riderz.
I got down with you when I seen a post that you had on Instagram. Mm-hmm. It was one of the coolest pair of tennis shoes that I've ever seen. Can you tell us a little bit about how you got those shoes?
So about a year and a half ago, one of our members has a daughter named Jordan Lally, and hashtag Blank Slate Customs on Instagram. I'm gonna throw her a shout out. She does custom apparel specifically for major league athletes' wives. She does a lot for, playoff games like the World Series, the Super Bowl and whatnot. So I reached out to her because I'm a Arturo Fuente fangirl at heart, and I've been saving a bunch of bands, so I wanted to get a custom pair of Jordans because I also love Jordans. So I figured, why not put my Jordan 1 with Arturo Fuente Opus X bands and make a Opus X Jordan for myself. So I did that, and now I have 4 pairs. I have a blue Opus pair, a red Opus pair, a black Opus pair, and I have another one that's just like an assorted one. And yeah, that's how they came to be.
Those were some bad shoes.
I figured, like, Jordans are comfortable, and the real reason why I wanted to do it was because I go to a PCA trade show every year, which is our industry trade show, and for 10 years that I've been going, I always wear high heels. And I'm like, man, I can't be wearing high heels in Vegas for 12 hours, like, that hurts. So I'm like, let me wear Jordans, but like I can't wear Jordans because I don't know. I gotta add a little flair, and that's where the Opus X cigar bands came in.
Yeah, I have a cousin. He's on Instagram, the Smoky Soul.
Okay.
And he's a fanboy of Arturo Fuente.
Right.
Like ever since I got him into smoking cigars, he's been straight Fuente. Fuente this, Fuente that. He got the bobbleheads.
Yeah.
He got the ashtrays. He got Fuente everything. So I sent him that picture and I said, you need to get a pair of these.
Right.
You ain't got none of these.
Yeah.
So
well, I want to get them in every color now too. So I want the purple Opus for Purple Rain. I want the yellow for Oro Oscuro. I want the green for the Dubai. Like I want the whole rainbow.
Get the pink.
Gotta get the pink, exactly.
Rare pink. Tell the people your hours and how they can get in touch with you.
Yeah, so we are open 7 days a week. We open at 10 a.m. every day, with the bar being open at 10 as well. Sunday through Wednesday we close at 11, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we close at midnight. We also have live music 4 nights a week, Wednesday through Saturday from 6 to 10. And we feature a variety of local Tampa musicians. And if you want to follow us for all of our events, we're a big event store. You can find us on social media, Instagram and Facebook, Grand Cathedral Cigars.
Sounds good. One last question for you.
Yes.
What's your go-to stick?
Casa Cuba Doble Seis Toro.
Justin would love to hear that one.
Casa Cuba, Doble Seis. I love the Casa Cuba in general, but the Doble Seis is a Toro size, so I get the most cigar out of it.
Right.
But I love that cigar.
Yeah, I like a lot.
Always love that cigar.
Toros and Robusto size cigars. That's about it. Do you have anything you want to say? Any shout outs you want to give?
If you guys ever come to Cigar City, which is Tampa, Florida, the cigar capital of the world, please come by and visit us. We would love to have you guys, and bye.
There you go, folks. Angela Yu. And remember, as always, smoke them if you got them.
Smoke them if you got them. Bye.
What up, what up, what up? We back, Smokin Riderz fam. We are here at Sterling Cigar Lounge here in Ybor City, Tampa, Florida. This place is bad. It's a badass place. It's a rooftop cigar bar. It is owned by a gentleman by the name of Harry. He's currently unavailable to talk to you guys, to give you the lowdown, so I'm going to do the best I can. But it's a rooftop cigar bar. You come up with an elevator. He got 2 outdoor patio balconies that overlook Ybor City. I'm going to turn around on the one we're at right now and give you a view of what's going on. So you can come out here and you got a nice view from the balcony up here. So it's a good spot. Now I'm gonna take you through. He asked us not to film the humidor, so we're just gonna walk through the bar real quick to the other side and let you see what's going on. It's a very nice lounge, nice bar area. Got nice music playing. It's a nice seating area there. We have one back here. And this is the second balcony area. Here's the view. So as you can see, this is a nice spot. Nice spot. You got to come down. If you're ever down here, Ybor City, Tampa, Florida, come over, check out Sterling Cigar Lounge. And the nice place, nice atmosphere. You got to check it out. All right, the last stop before we head back to Daytona. We are at La Ferrona Cigar Lounge down here in Ybor City. This is where we're going to sit down and relax, chill, smoke a bit. I'm going to take you inside and let you see what's going on in here. So you know we love this place already. They got a Harley just sitting right in the front, all shined up and glistening. She done started without me, y'all. Look at her. Look at her though, just puffing away. Gee whiz, I tell you. Couldn't wait. Just couldn't wait. It's my fault. I should have been already had some video going. But this is a nice place. You guys got to come down and stop and see.
Coffee.
Oh, she got the coffee for us. This is the owner right here. I'll take that. Thank you. She's sitting up front. We will get back and have a word with her, get her on camera. She was just making our coffee for us and caught me in mid-swing with the video. They got the little outdoor seating area covered somewhat with a outdoor bar. So this place is pretty nice. It's hitting. Excuse me.
Debit or credit? That's more. No, because debit is more cheap. Let me put the debit.
And they have a bar right here. You're over here for the bar? Yeah. It's a nice area.
My name is Odelma Matos. My story is my grandfather, and in my family is 4 generations of rolling cigars.
4 generations.
4 generations. My grandfather, he teaches for me the baby. How do I do them for rolling cigars? You know, and my granddaughter, I teach it for my granddaughter Sophia. She's 10 years old. She rolling cigars. So my first time that coming to US, I coming in 2010. Same time that I coming to US, July 28. I put my business here and now was 28. 1 month I put the business in Ybor City. Everybody
Perfect.
telling me, are you crazy? You put the one store at the cigar in Ybor City, plus the biggest store at the cigar in Tampa. Corona cigars, in Corona. So I put in my business close to King Corona. Everybody like, you crazy? You can put the one store and close to King Corona, the biggest store for a long time, for a year here in Ybor City. And I said, well, King Corona sells cigar to different company. I sell cigar handmade by me and my family. That's the only thing.
So 4 generations is a long time.
Yeah.
And I guess that didn't start here in the United States. You got your start.
In Cuba. Yeah, they started with her grandfather in Cuba, then it went down to her dad, to her. Now her son, Manny, has his own cigar brand, Don Manny Cigars, which is a very nice cigars. And even if you want to add further than that, it's a 5th generation because it's the granddaughter. Manny's daughter also rolls cigars. You see some pictures of her around here. She started rolling when she was 2-3 years old.
And how old is she now?
She's 11. Yep.
11.
11. Yep.
All right. So I guess it's going to continue then.
It is.
All right. That's awesome. So tell me about this lounge and what makes it special.
So the lounge was born 4 years ago. Was right during the Super Bowl weekend 4 years ago, and it branched from her. I don't know if you had the chance to go to the factory. That's where all the cigars are made, hand rolled cigars there. So the factory supplies not only the factory but supplies also the lounge. And what makes the lounge special was that it was literally a mess. It was an old building, just like many of the Ybor City buildings that are ruined. And she had the vision of seeing what it could be done here. And when she first showed it to me, I was like, "There's no way." But with her vision and hard work, and this was born, and it was a gem. It was one of the diamonds in the rough, if you will. And we have a really nice outside seating in the patio where our guests could come and enjoy themselves in a family atmosphere. Very nice.
We were talking about the colors on the wall, the dark ceiling. It's a beautiful place. The artwork, the Egyptian statues.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the Egyptian statues. What does that symbolize?
So that's for her. She's La Faraona, which is the pharaoh, and so that obviously comes from Egypt. So the Egyptian statues that you see, it's just one of her passions that she also has as her brand name for La Faraona.
Right. What is your favorite cigar?
All of them.
All of
The one I'm smoking.
The one you're smoking.
And then I
love
can't
that.
wait to put it away so I can smoke another one. They're all my favorite. It's just depending on the time of day that it is. If it's in the morning, I'll smoke a milder cigar. I'll start with that in the morning with just maybe a café con leche from here, which is fantastic. It's one of the best. It's my favorite drink. So I'll have a café con leche with a mild cigar, and then I'll go from there. Once I get some food in my belly, I'll go stronger and stronger, and then I'll cap out in the evening just like I started with a café con leche and maybe one of her sugarcane infused cigars, which are, and it sounds, most of the cigar smokers they shine away from it until you taste it. Then you're like, whoa, what happened? I've been smoking this all this time. It's a fantastic cigar, and it's something that she created, and there's no chemicals, there's nothing. It's just exactly what it is. It's sugarcane infused, and it's all natural, and it's a great smoke.
Is that what you were talking to us about when we first went into the humidor?
Yes.
Oh my goodness! All right, and I missed out on it. What's your favorite cigar?
I like it Orbo. It's my favorite one, and my favorite is Maduro Rocco.
All right, I like a Maduro wrapper too. Danny, what's your favorite cigar?
My favorite is my designs.
Good answer.
I like everything, bro. I like the designs.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Tell me about the atmosphere here when someone comes into the lounge. I know when I came in, my husband and I were greeted very warmly.
Yeah.
I got a hug.
Yeah,
I
and you
felt
got
like
a kiss.
felt
Follow,
like
you
I
got a
was-
kiss on the cheek.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Felt like I was being greeted by a
Family member, and that's what it is. The people that come here, whether it's the first time or whether it's our local guys that come every day, or a business person that comes in every day for a café con leche and a cigar during lunch, or later on the evening for a cocktail and a cigar, it's always the same thing. They feel like it's where they belong, and that's what we pride in, the family and the uniqueness of family. Mm-hmm. Her passion is obviously cigars. That's what she loves. That's what she knows. That's what she's good at. And so fast forward 15 years ago, she came from Cuba as an immigrant. Like just picture, and it's hard to explain, but just picture you going to another country with nothing. And that's what she came here with. So she started working in all the factories and all the cigar rolling people down the street, which they're still admire her and respect her as what she is, a businesswoman and a cigar roller, and a master cigar roller at that. But and she would work for them because she was trying to make a name for herself. Not only did she not have the status yet, but she was in a different country. So she would go and roll for these cigar shops, and she would work there and roll 100 cigars here, 100 cigars another place, and then 100 cigars at another place, and then she would go home and start her line. She would create La Faraona cigars. That's where her name came in, and that's where her passion was. and she knew that one day she would strike it with her work ethics. It is no secret to any of us. I mean, you work hard, it'll pay off.
Right.
And that's what she believed in, and that's what she did. She would go home and work till midnight, and knowing that she had to be right back at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning rolling cigars at a factory. But and that's what she created. We opened up a small little tiny storefront just right next to the factory, very small place, and it kind of reminds me of that movie that if you build it, they will come.
Yes.
You know, and that's where it came. And then she started her clientele. She started her people there, and then, you know, it kept going and it kept going. And then she opened up a bigger store there, which is now the factory. And that's where her brothers roll cigars, her son rolls cigars. And then she was blessed enough to open this 4 years ago. And this is where the lounge comes in, and this is where people come to relax, because you could either watch your favorite game, you could have your favorite drink, or, you know, you could just smoke a cigar, go outdoors, and just talk.
So I like that growth that we see over the years. What's next in the future for the business?
Soon to come, maybe the first time you hear about it here, she's going to open up a new line of cigars with a secret partner that's not to be known yet. Very well known in the cigar industry.
Well, we can't wait.
Yeah,
We're
it'll be
looking
a big
forward to that.
hit.
All right, Smokin Riderz family, we have found another amazing cigar lounge. If you are ever in Ybor City, please come on out and come to this lounge. You are going to have the time of your life. And always remember, smoke them if you got them.
And I will repeat, not paraphrase, but I will in my own words. Not only if you're ever in Ybor City, you have to come to Ybor City. This is Cigar City of the world. Not only Cigar City where our ancestors were rolling, but where La Faraona was born. A beautiful cigar line, a beautiful person, and a beautiful lounge. And it's definitely a must. You must come down here, have a café con leche, and smoke a cigar and get a kiss from La Faraona. Smokin Riderz. If you got them, you smoke them. If you smoke them, you got them. Come on.
Come out.
So we're here at the Daytona Teddy Morris dealership. They got all of their bikes out that, you know, they're trying to sell their bikes. Yeah, that's a pretty black, all black. Excuse us.
Like, that's got orange on it. I'm like, what the heck?
So we're gonna walk in here. Let me give you a short overview. If you want to check out the whole dealership, you could go back and check out the Teddy Morris video that we did when we was out here. We toured the whole facility. Showed, I mean, they have like a barber shop here. Like, it's insane the amount of stuff that they have in this Harley dealership. I'm surprised they don't have a cigar lounge in here, but they got everything else. All right, Smokin Riderz, we're here at Ormond Cigar Lounge with Pops. Pops, tell us a little bit about this place, how long you've been here.
I've been here 6 months. It's doing great. Nice place to hang out. Come on down, enjoy yourself, sit in the lounge, have a cigar.
Oh wait, hold on.
What's up, what's up? What's up, what's up? She said, oh wait, I gotta caught her off guard.
Yes, you did.
So, we're here at Ormond. It's right next to the Teddy Morris Harley-Davidson dealership. I am smoking a Southern Classic Anniversary. This is one of the house sticks here. He had recommended, he said it's a phenomenal stick, and he wasn't lying. So, and Poetic, what are you smoking?
Southern Classic.
Just the Southern Classic.
Nothing. I have the Medora.
She has a Southern Classic Medora. Okay. So we're enjoying it. It's a nice place. Right now we're the only ones in here. It's everybody's outside listening to the band. We need to get up off our feet and relax before we have to take that long walk back to the ride. Here we are, Smokin Riderz. We over here at the Daytona International Speedway. We got a nice looker here. This is a 2004 Road Glide. It's in pristine condition. This is Oz's bike.
Yep.
And Oz is here. He'll tell you a little bit about his bike and the history behind it.
Hi there, I'm Ozzy. I bought this bike. It was on last of that year, 2004, before the 2005s came out, and it was this one and another bike was in the shop, and they were taking them out of the crate, and my wife, my wife was along, and I said, which one do you like better, the blue one or the burnt gold one? She said, the burnt gold. I said, good, that's how I got her involved. Got the bike, and I've had it ever since. I keep it garage. I already got 24,000 miles on it. I have taken it on trips, but usually I tow it, and it's been a good bike. About the only thing I've changed on it was the exhaust system, put a better exhaust system on it, and different handlebars. Otherwise, it's been a good bike.
Yeah, it's definitely a clean looker, man. It's cleaner than some of the newer bikes I've seen. So I guess Smokin Riderz fam, I'm gonna have to get pet products too. We got a Harley monkey right here. Look at him, little fella. What's his name?
Hank.
Hank.
Yeah.
Okay, what exactly is it and how old?
He's a squirrel monkey and he's about 7 months old.
Are they hard to take care of, Keith?
Just like a 2-year-old child for life.
Oh my God, yeah, that's too much.
Never get old.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Yeah, man.
Got that on my brain, and that might be something to do.
Good morning, good people. Smokin Riderz fam. We came out to meet up with everybody for breakfast. Tiffany, Renee, Tall, they're all supposed to be here, and then I guess everybody's going to hop on their bikes and ride out to the Speedway. So I just pulled up. There's a few people here already. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna get my grub on. I'm gonna show you the bikes that are here right now, though. But I'll get back with you when everybody gets here. So of course we got Phoenix. She's in badly need of a wash. This is a pretty ass street glide right here. Got a couple road glides in the place. It's a pretty blue road glide trike. The RG3. Yeah, that's looking real nice. Oh, look at this big mod. See what that is? That's the Boss Horse V8. We are at Chantel's.
When we first started showing only call them Demon Wade. Because all of what you're doing is making history. Blacks have been on the ground since the first bike, what they call the first American bike in 1901 was American Indian. Harley came in 1903. But we've been on bikes forever. This gentleman here is wearing biker gear. This is mid to late teens. I say that because a lot of what you're doing is making history. One of the things that tripped me out is when they say you're an influencer. Y'all don't even know me. The influencers walked in, they were like, GQ, oh my God. And then when Tiffany rolled up, I stopped talking to people and ran over with my camera, right? You have to understand, you're making sure that this culture of this two-wheel life continues. So those things you're doing, take those artifacts and set them to the side. That's for the next generation to see and for you to influence them because they're looking at us. Now, if you're in this life, you can be in a couple ways. I MC as well. I don't have my cuts on. I had those on tonight if you're on the set at Bethune-Cookman. I'll have them on tomorrow. I have an antique motorcycle show. I'm the only black guy in the country. And we found out we're the only ones in the world that give a class ring. We do vintage motorcycles. What we're trying to do is make sure the history is there. But you have folks like Tiffany Renee, GQ, pounding and letting folks know what we're doing. But I didn't even know how famous Chantel was. You know, 48 states, 23 days, and folks are getting down for the get down. I didn't make this, Harley made this. This is me on my 1948 race bike. But they're gonna give this away, and I only wanted them to do that. I said, no, you don't have to do it. They said, no, we want people to see how you're promoting, not Harley, but the lifestyle. So we're gonna give these away tomorrow. So please, before you leave today, take pictures, look at the history. There's a signed check by William Johnson, the first African-American dealer. There's a signed picture by Sugar Bear, who will be 86 this year and still building motorcycles. And then Sugar Bear called me when this gentleman was sick, and he said, do you know that Shovelhead Austin, or AKA Brown Sugar, is sick? I said, I heard that. And he eventually, sadly, passed away. He's known for being one of the most prolific photographers in the 50s and 60s, taking pictures of the culture before all the cell phones and cameras. So you should look at his Instagram. It's called Shovelhead Austin, and you'll see some pictures. Gentleman just reached out to me and said, we'd like to donate this to your museum. There's a famous bike that Shovelhead had in the 60s with his own picture on the tank. They have yet to find that bike or that tank. This gentleman called the Gentleman Space. He's in Kissimmee, got 5 acres. He does a peace compound. He saw what we were doing at the museum, and he said, we want to donate this. So you're seeing it for the first time. It's going to be on display tomorrow. This is the famous Shovelhead Austin. And say it again. You said old school. He said his school. Before we were talking about social media and so forth, the way you promoted your club or yourself, you actually had yourself painted on the tank. And so this tank here is a representation of the tank that Shovelhead had in the 60s, 70s. His riding partner is still living at Spade George, and he lives in San Francisco. And I'll end on that note. There's a lot of history going around. Spade George rode all across the country. His name is Spade George because he was the only black guy riding with the groups he was with. We went to the President for Life, Toby Jean's funeral. He said, but don't call me Spade George, because Toby Jean said I couldn't be called that. I had to be called Rags because he dressed like I dress now. And we hung out at the East Bay Dragons. Spade George, who knew Shovelhead Austin, who knew Toby Jean, is still riding and promoting. Folks, please, please, please document your history and promote it. This two-wheel life is unbelievable, and the culture has never been nor will ever be for sale. So make sure it's promoted in such a way that other young people want to get on 2 wheels and ride. I appreciate you all. Hey, this is one of my riding partners here, Blue Bike Mike. And as tall as he is, he's my lieutenant as well, but we're talking about that later. So I'm gonna get his mic to Tiffany Renee and then GQ as she walk away. Come on, Tiff, say something. Be like, hey, I'm Tiffany Renee. Folks, I want y'all to go to Tiffany Renee's Instagram page when you get a moment. There is a picture of her leaning that bike so far over. Last night, we got this last week from Harley-Davidson Blackula leading a parade at a race in Milwaukee. So we got the picture of Tiffany Renee, and we went to get it blown up, but the resolution. Listen, this is my wife right here. She rides better than me. I don't know what her boyfriend taught her. I'm glad. I want to meet him. He needs to teach me too. She outrides me. But seeing what these ladies are doing, we got to make sure we promote that as well. Tiffany Renee.
Good morning. Talking about being put on the spot. This is definitely being put on the spot. Perspective. I have nothing prepared, which is always all the time. This is strictly off the top of my head, so I appreciate everybody that's here. We're just all here doing everything that we enjoy, and that's being on 2 wheels, 3 wheels, whatever it is. You know, we just enjoying, like Randy said, the culture of just riding motorcycles, sharing that journey. Everybody's journey looks different. Everybody's purpose for riding is different. So whatever it is, respect each other while doing it. We appreciate you guys for showing up here. This all takes a lot of hard work to do, and it takes a lot of support. So we appreciate the support. If anybody else, I'm sure we all share that all the time. Support is what we need for us to continue our journey. So if you get a chance to go out and check everybody that he's mentioned today, Randy, you know, go and support us when we have these events, and you know, that helps us keep the work going. That helps us continue to do what we do and help, you know, get the inspired out to continue to inspire the generations here to come. From us, you know, taken from the generations from prior. So it's all hard work, it's all working together, and I appreciate you guys. Like Randy said, you know, as ladies, we're up and coming with doing this, and a lot more of us are getting out here riding, whether some of us start out later in life, some of us are starting younger, but because we're starting to see it more often, more are coming to do it, to riding. And like I said, your journey, everybody's purpose is different. Some people like to take long distance riding. Respectfully, that's great, that's awesome, that's where we clear our heads and, you know, we have our most fun. And some people just want to do it, you know, just riding around the city. So whatever you find your purpose in riding, I respect that. Because it's all hard. It takes, you have to have that determination and that desire to want to ride. And not because somebody else is doing it, you have to have that desire for it to be fun for you. And I respect wherever that journey may lead you, wherever that may take you. If I have any advice to offer anyone, that is to appreciate everybody in the journey that they're in, and respectfully, you know, that unity thing, love each other, take care of each other, look out for each other, and just be there for one another.
Come on, GQ, this man be pounding for real.
Good morning, y'all. I'm not gonna bring more real like Randy, the rest of these great people out here. If I can only say a few things, I would say just live your life, because at the end of the day, we don't know when our time is up. And I always go back to, you know, talk about my moms or whatever. She's pretty much the inspiration for me getting out, because a lot of people don't know. If you watch my channel, then you picked up on it. But I was adopted. And when I got older, I always said, when I get time, I'm gonna do this for my mom. I'm gonna do this for her. I'm gonna take on these trips. I'm gonna go these places. And I was always waiting for the right time, or to have enough money, or for the right opportunities to happen. And February 28, 2021, she passed away unexpectedly. And so that really kicked off everything for me, because I would wait for people to go. And I love riding, but I told myself if I wait again, I'll never go. And tomorrow is not promised. So I started getting up and started going further and further and further, and just documenting what I have on the channel. So any advice, I would say live life like it's like today is your last day. shake hands, hug people, make the connections, keep it moving, spread love. That's it.
You know the people that get up and say, I'm not an orator, usually give the best speeches, right? We didn't know how famous this lady. Guinness Book of World Record, doing stuff, and then we're gonna have Marilyn come up, because Marilyn been doing some...
Marilyn like what?
I'm trying to eat my grits and shrimp. Don't be calling me up. We really got some luminaries in this place. And the sad thing is, and this is what the wife and I try to do with our museum, you all got a story to tell that I'm sure some of your artifacts should be in our museums as well.
Hey, Randy, I'm sure you got up here and said a whole lot. I ain't got to say much more. You know, we do this because we enjoy it. We love it. And sometimes when we get a little attention from the people who know what we're doing or that are doing it themselves, it's so heartfelt. You know, it's so like, yes. You know, it's not about big recognition. It's about just those few individuals that you get to know by them doing things, you know. I think media separates us, you know. They try to divide us. But when your boot's on the ground and you're face to face talking to somebody, we all want the same things, you know. And certainly, I think the first time I did 48 States was in 2016. First time. I've done it a lot now. I did it, I was riding bike only 8 months. And so to get out there on my 8th month for this lady, Bessie Stringfield, I found out about her at age 40. And age 41, I was like, I gotta do something to make her famous, because there are other 8-year-old girls, because when I was 8 years old, I learned about slavery. Me and my best friend, a little white girl named Sissy, and we didn't even know we were different colors. And we knew we looked different, but you know, you just love, everybody's your best friend when you meet them at 8 years old. And so we learned about slavery together, and I remember us both being traumatized. And I remember saying to my mom, who was a young mother, where's someone that looked like me that did something great? Because I remember Sissy said, oh, you look like Harriet Tubman. And in my 8-year-old brain, I was like, I'm not no slave, you know? And needless to say, I remember asking my mom, and my mom said, look at TV, look at a magazine, you'll find it. And I did it. I found the old lady in the shoe. Here's to say why I have 10 children today.
Wait, I didn't have my camera on. Say that again.
So in 2016, when I went around this country to tell everybody about her and really called on the phone to Harley-Davidson, hey, you guys should do something. This woman should be in your museum. There's people in your museum, there's men in your museum that have done less or haven't done a third of what she's done. Would you consider? And they said, well, you know, you need 1 million or so signatures in order for our consideration. And I'm like, okay, I hear you. I hung up, I called back, thinking I'll speak to someone else. They said the same thing. I was like, okay. I told my husband on a Monday, he purchased the red Road Glide in 2016. I think it was 20, had 7 miles on it. It was 20 days old. I said, babe, I'm gonna take your bike. I'll be right back. You know? When I got back, I told him, hey, I peed all on this. This is mine. You know, so after I got back, it took me 27 days, by the way, when I did it that first time. It was, I don't know, I died 3 times. Trust me, the person that left Florida was not the person that came back. It was, and I felt like I didn't know how to ride a bike when I got back. People say, oh, you know how to ride a bike good now? No, because I thought I just missed that 2-foot pothole. I might not miss it next time. You know, that car just missed me. It might not miss me next time. So you do then have a sense of, you know, fear, you know, but don't let fear stop you. In fact, that fear is what builds courage as long as you don't let it stop you. And courage shouldn't be a rare thing, you know. So I think, hey, 30 days after I got back, Betsy Stringfield is inducted into the Harley-Davidson Museum.
So at this time, Blackwood, come on up, introduce yourself, and cause look at him. Let me give him the mic like this. Come on, folks, look at this. Look at my shirt. Now it looks big, don't it? My belt don't look right. This man is G'd up. from the feet up, if you know about that.
Thank you, Detroit. And I'm one of the third that wasn't prepared for something like this, so we'll make it happen. But as he said, I'm Black Pillar. My real name is Freddie. I'm out of Milwaukee. And I'm a 60s baby, and I grew up in that era of Black power and Black exploitation. And how can we make our mark in the community and places that we represent? So that's how Black Pillar came to be. It was my way of saying, this is my love for the culture, for the sport, for our community, and this is how we can leave our legacy in the community. So appreciate you coming out, checking us out, and again, it's for the love of the culture. So thanks for coming.
Of the days, there really wasn't. No matter what, because it's a curing, so it always, I'm not gonna be able to get it knocked.
We are back here. There goes the man right there, Ken.
How are you?
All right. So if you go back in our videos, you'll see the interview we did with Ken. And we're going to kick it here for a little bit before we got to really hit the road and go home.